Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday of the first week. I need to shoot a little video going over the syllabus, and I'll do that in a second, and then I'll talk about how to find feedback on your homework assignments because we do the homework assignments to learn the material, whatever we're trying to learn, and hopefully we struggle with it a little bit. I know you haven't had anything quite difficult yet, but you will. And then you need to get feedback on that. So, and that needs to be fairly timely. Like you want feedback fairly quick. So I'm going to show you how that loop works and how you look for feedback and figure out like what you missed and why you missed it. So when it's like quiz time or exam time, you don't miss it again. So, and since I made you do an intro, I'm going to do a quick intro. So here's my short intro. My name is Troy Donaldson. I am mechanical engineer. I graduated from the Oregon Institute of Technology with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering technology. And then I went to Portland State to get my master's in engineering education, which was a hybrid degree between education courses and some advanced engineering courses. After my undergraduate at OIT, I went to work for Peter Kiewit and Sons, which is a large construction company. So I have some very quick slides on that. Trying to keep my intro as short as yours. We'll start at the beginning here. So at Kiewit, I started out as a conveyor engineer, designing conveyors that deliver rock away from a rock crusher. So Kiewit is a huge construction company that makes its own rock and materials often. So they had to have equipment that would do that for them. So this is the first thing I started designing. Then I went on to screens. This is called a Tyler screen. So I didn't design the screen itself, but I designed the support, health and safety stuff around it, the walkways, the stands, put the axles under it, that kind of thing. Then I got into lubrication trucks with them, and then many more things. I was there 12 years. So did some really fun stuff like a dolly system to carry large pipe. We just took a 235 backhoe and tore it down. So made the first offset boom the industry's ever seen. So that was very fun. Took a stick and cut it in half and then put an offset in it so a backhoe could dig off to the side. In my spare time, like in my summers, I think I asked you about that, I like to build. So I like to keep it kind of real. I have summers off. And I do residential construction, so I'm a contractor. So I do everything from new construction. This is a new construction I did to rehabbing homes. This was one I found up on Mount Hood that was completely falling into the ground. So I lifted it up. That was a fun engineering piece and set it down on concrete, tore the roof off, and built a new roof. So done several of these. This is what it looked like after we were done. So kind of a before and after. This is inside. So I like, if it's got some creativity to it, I'll do it. And then I'm a recreation hog, so I'm a windsurfer, and I do some other things. So that's my quick bio. And how I stay sane is I get outside. I like to exercise, so I like to run. I'll bring myself back on screen a little bit. I like to surf. I like to windsurf, I like to rock climb. So all of the things that we can do in the Pacific Northwest that are available to us, I like to do it. You might be thinking that's expensive. It's not. You can do everything on the cheap, like surfing, get a wetsuit, get an old board. A reliable vehicle is necessary to get to the beach, but Pacific City is 2 hours away, and I can make that run early. I can be in the water by 8 if I leave at 6. I can surf my 2 hours at 10 and be home by 12. So that's what I do a lot, is just do a bomber trip. I have a little Volkswagen TDI diesel that gets 50 miles per gallon. So you can do things on the cheap. It's not all expensive. And I encourage you to do whatever it takes to stay in balance, that's for sure. All right, let's go over the syllabus. So here we are in our class, and here's the syllabus. So I think it's going to open up. It is. Standard stuff in the beginning. I do say that this class is online But then I also say the course times are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And that's because I really want you to check in on the class Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday stuff is due Tuesday night. Wednesday assignments are due Thursday night. And then Friday assignments will be due Sunday night. So you really need to be checking in 3 days a week minimum. And then use Tuesdays and Thursdays to get answers to your questions before you submit. Try not to work in your silo, and I know you're in a silo. I know you're isolated. I get it. But really try to look at other students' assignments. Try to reach out to me if you have questions. I will build a little video real quick and send it to you, whatever it takes. Try not to do it completely alone. I know it's like you got to do it alone, right? Well, you can reach out. Like you can ask questions. That's what the discussion board's for. That's what I'm for. I'm not going to have official office hours. I'm going to ask you to reach out to me when you want an office hour. We'll Zoom together. I can take my DocuCam, this thing right here, right? I can take it, point it down, and we can look at a drawing or an assignment. If you don't understand projection or where the hidden lines are coming from, that's my job to try and help you. So I want you successful. I'd like all 13 of you to graduate in 2 years and go to work. There are some outstanding jobs out there. It takes outstanding students, but you all can be that. So, all right, let's keep going. You can cruise through this. Assignments are due when they're due. I don't accept them late because I'm going to be putting up solutions to the assignments. So after Tuesday night, that Monday assignment is due. I'm going to put up the solution to that on the next day. So it doesn't, then the solution's out there for the whole world to see, and you can't do the assignment then. So let's try and really get that stuff done on time. The grading's pretty straightforward down here in the beginning. Labs are 30%. That's what you're doing right now. These assignments are labs. You will have a midterm, 20%. It'll be closed book, but you can have a crib sheet, which means you can have a piece of paper with anything you want on it. I really want it to be a test of your knowledge, not whether you can look something up. How do I know if you use the book? I don't. So there you go. But I just encourage you not to use a book. Let's just use our knowledge to solve this exam. So anyway, we'll talk more about that when we get there. Homework will be also included with the labs. So homework, you might have an assignment that you have to write up type of thing, or something other than graphics, or something other than a computer generated lab, right? These two will get all mixed together to be the work we do in class. 50% of your grade is the work we do in class. 20% is exam, and then there'll be a 30% final. So if you've done well on the exam and the homeworks, you'll be fine on the final. Absolutely fine. But we will talk a lot more about that when we get there. All right, that's the syllabus. I'll let you review this student expectations. It's just, be good people, good behavior, that kind of thing. All right, so let's look at the grading system and how you get feedback. So this is my grades. I'm showing you my grades, not any of your grades. So I'm giving myself grades just so this fills in. You can see I have not completed an assignment here. All right, it's not been graded. That's what the dash means, is I, Troy Donaldson, have not graded it. So obviously I graded this one, I graded this one, and I graded this one. Here's my grade to date. So at any time you can see what your grade is. I'm doing okay, got a 95%. I missed 1 point here, and I'd like to know why, right? Well, that's what this little note is. Click on that, and it'll say you forgot one line of text. Resubmit if you'd like to get that point. So you should be looking at these, right? I give opportunities for you to get those points back all the time. That would be allowing you to resubmit something and get some points back. But you have to see that note and you have to resubmit it. And a lot of times I say you got to do it within, 3 or 4 days. So look for those notes. They will show up in your My Grades area. Sometimes it'll say look at the solution. Go look at the solution. So I want to show you how to do that. So if that said, go look at the solution, you'd have to say, oh, okay, the assignment is A1. Let me go find the solution. So that would be back to the home page and back to the assignment. So you have to know what week you're in, like what week is this? This is week 1. And so that should be under Monday. That was a Monday assignment. And here is the assignment, lettering, and the first assignment. And right there you can see I have added a PDF. Now, for this assignment, I just put the base assignment up because I really don't have a solution to this. You were supposed to fill it all out. But I could have lettered this all by hand and shown you like a finished solution, right? But that's how it works. When this first came up, it had nothing attached to it. You had to go find A1 and do it. Then, after it's due, when we're past the due date, the solution will show up attached to here. I can show you that in another class that might make a little more sense. So, in my fluids class, they had a assignment on Monday, right? And the assignment was right here, this homework. And now that we're past the due date, you can see that the solution shows up for them. Same way with you guys. This will work the same way in our class when we have solutions to problems. Okay? So right now we really didn't have, like the lettering, there wasn't a lot of solution to that. Let's see. What do we have on Wednesday? What are you working on now? Let's see. Oh, you have this sketching assignment. So there will be a solution to that, right? It'll look just like this. But I might take one of yours that looks really good and just snap an image of it and put it up as, hey, this was a really good one. I will remove, let me emphasize this. I will remove your name if I ever use your work as a solution, so no one will know it's your work. Or maybe I'll do it, right? On a lot of the sketching problems, I do them also, and I'll put those up as the solution. Okay? So, just one more time to review. The way you get the solution is you gotta like kind of look at your grades, right? Go to my grades, and if you see a comment, read the comment, and if the comment says, hey, go look for the solution and check it out, then that would be back to the original assignment. All right, good. That was the syllabus and how to find help on your homework or at least feedback on your homework. After this week, this Monday and Wednesday will disappear. The syllabus will disappear. This welcome will disappear. All that will go into a folder called past information. So I'll keep the home page fairly clean. I'll try to keep that as organized as possible so you just see the current information. But if you want past stuff, you'll have to go into that previous work folder. All right. Nice job, everybody. Hang in there. You can do this. It's kind of a lot in the beginning. I'm trying to keep it simple and not real complicated, but you have to reach out to me if you want an office hour or if you have any questions. Don't hesitate. My job and my goal is to get you through this class and to get you through a program that would put you to work in a nice career. So that's the goal. All right. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.